Welcome back to GSTHero, making GST simple. In today's video, we are going to discuss about reverse charge mechanism. The topic which we are going to cover in this videos are: Number 1, what is RCM? Number 2, when is a reverse charge applicable? Number 3, list of supply of goods under RCM. Number 4, list of supply of services under RCM. And number 5, reverse charge entry in Tally. Number 1, what is RCM, that is reverse charge mechanism. सबसे पहले हम समझ लेते हैं कि normal mechanism क्या है. In normal mechanism, the recipient pays the GST to the supplier who then pays it to the government. For example, अगर आप taxable goods किसी registered person से purchase करते हैं तो वो आपसे tax charge करता है. But in case of RCM, अगर आप taxable goods किसी unregistered person से लेते हैं तो आपको ही उसका GST भरना पड़ता है. RCM, where the GST payment process is reversed and instead of the supplier, the recipient has to release tax liabilities. In RCM, the supplier and the recipient change their roles in paying GST. As you can see in the picture, that recipient pays directly to the government and not via supplier. Number 2, when is a reverse charge applicable? This comes under 3 categories. Tax supply of goods from an unregistered person to a registered person. Specific goods categorized by CBIC to fall under GST RCM applicability. Supply of services through e-commerce operations. Let's discuss number 1, which comes under Section 9, Subsection 4 of CGST Act and Section 5 of Subsection 4 of IGST Act. ये सेक्शन कहता है कि ऐसी सिचुएशन जब टैक्सेबल गुड्स अनरजिस्टर्ड पर्सन से रजिस्टर्ड पर्सन तक जाता है तो उस केस में RCM एप्लीकेबल होता है. In such condition, a registered person will release the tax liability on behalf of their unregistered supplier. The buyer will need to generate an e-invoice for himself and declare it in the relevant sections of forms GSTR1 and GSTR3B and accordingly release the tax liabilities. For example, Raghav is a registered buyer and Kishan is an unregistered supplier. Raghav, who purchased goods of worth rupees 80,000 from Kishan. As you can see, the applicable tax rate on the consignment is 5%. Total value of goods is 80,000. Applicable CGST 2.5% is 2,000. Applicability SGST 2.5% is 2,000. And it says that the total tax liability 5% is 4,000. In this case, Raghav will only pay rupees 80,000 to Kishan and pay the GST rupees 4,000 directly to the government by creating an invoice for himself. Next है Section 9(3) of CGST Act and Section 5(3) of IGST Act. CBIC has specified goods and services to mandatorily pay GST liability under these sections. Example of goods which comes under this category are silk, raw cotton, used goods, wasted and scrappy materials and etc. अगर ऐसे गुड्स को हम परचेज करते हैं तो उस केस में रेसिपिएंट को ही टैक्स पे करना पड़ेगा डायरेक्टली टू द गवर्नमेंट. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, राहुल इज अ रजिस्टर्ड सप्लायर ऑफ सिल्क. राहुल ने सिल्क बेचा पुनीत को जो कि है एक रजिस्टर्ड डीलर और जो भी सिल्क बेचा है वो है ऑफ वर्थ रुपीज 2 lakhs. As silk falls under 5% tax rate, तो total value of goods होगी 2 lakhs plus total applicable IGST interstate 5% is 10,000. Since silk is specified by the government to fall under reverse charge, the supplier and buyer will have to switch places to pay the GST liability. ऐसे केस में Mr. Punit will pay only rupees 2 lakhs to Mr. Raghav and create an e-invoice himself and release the tax liability by directly paying GST to the government. As per Section 9 subsection 5 of CGST Act 2017, any services supplied to a registered person by an e-commerce operator will also fall under reverse charge. E-commerce operator को GST लेना पड़ेगा unregistered customer से and pay करना होगा government को under reverse charge if he is the supplier instead of service provider. For example, helper is an application that provides household related help to the client doorstep. Then helper under RCM must collect tax from the customers instead of registered service providers and pay it to the government. Number 3, list of supply of goods under RCM. So these are the list of goods which comes under reverse charge mechanism. Number 4, list of supply of services under RCM. So these are the list of services which comes under reverse charge mechanism. Number 5, reverse charge entry in tally. रिवर्स चार्ज की एंट्री आप टैली में कैसे करेंगे? Following are the steps that you can follow on tally to enter the inward supply details and reverse charge liable to the same. Number 1. First of all, go to the gateway of tally and inventory info. After that, go to the stock items and alter and select the stock item. In the next step, on the GST applicability window, first of all select applicable and set alter GST details and select yes. After that, press F12 and set enable reverse charge calculation to yes. On the tax liability option, select the table and taxable. For the reverse charge applicability in the dialog box, select yes. In the next step, enter the GST rates and here you go. Dear taxpayers, you can file your GST returns in minutes and not in hours and claim up to 100% ITC with GSTHero. GSTHero provides you every month's GSTR 2A within the seconds. Advanced filter ensure and accurate reconciliation. GSTHero can reconcile your 2A with purchase in just 5 minutes. You can get automated GSTR 1, GSTR 3B and GSTR 9 and 9C filing. You can prepare your data in just one click and download your GSTR 2A in 1 second. So guys, this was about today's video. If you like the video, don't forget to hit the like button. मिलते हैं अगले वीडियो में, तब तक के लिए stay safe and make GST simple.